Gonna make the profiles boom, 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 boom. What they is, I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is today on Gunner's Profiles. What it is real talk, real life, real shit. Some of the latest and greatest news on YouTube today, right? We're gonna bring it to you in some real shit and on some real shit, man. Trip out, man. No added preservatives, none of that fakery and that shaky and bakery. Now look, what I wanted to talk about, as you can tell by that thumbnail, in a menudo style in a direct fashion, is Houston. If you ain't blasting, that's it. You ain't lasting. Big Houston, H-Town, right? We're talking about Houston versus Atlanta. What's up, shawty? Right? Order Atlanta. Okay, now I'm going to tell you right now, I've been to Atlanta. Atlanta, Georgia. Beach shit. I done knocked a bad bitch about Atlanta, right? I went to go get my tattoo. So I explored Atlanta, a few different spots, and I would definitely say Atlanta is with that business, right? They ain't fucking around out there, man. You definitely can tell the difference from California to Atlanta. But just like any other place that I've ever been, and any other place, period, on the map, there's going to be hitters and there's going to be quitters. There's going to be a whole bunch of bullshitters, right? Now, of course, Atlanta has its own flavor. It rocks in a southern fashion, and they got their own thing going on. Whereas in Houston, to which I've been to too, is a little bit more different. A little thuggish, a little ruggish, a little mob tie-ish. Right now, if you're from Houston, if you've been to the city of Houston, Texas, I will tell you right now, Houston is known for dope shit, right? Dope shit in Houston. Gangbanging is very prevalent in Houston. They're really on their gang shit. They're really on that Texas pride and Texas unity, and everything is Texas in Texas, and everything is bigger in Texas. I had a big old peep on Texas. I was there too. I was righteously there. But Texas, Houston, Texas especially, they're old school. They're respected in the game, not only in hip hop, but on them streets. You know, they move differently than everybody. You know, they're very family orientated and very vicious in the way that they move. Whether you're fucking Latino, raza, or black, it doesn't matter, homes. They all got a lot of love for each other in Texas. See, it's different from California, where the politics go into play, and you got north and south and east and west, and of course you got Crips and Bloods and blacks and whites and blacks and Mexicans, and it's just a whole lot of fucking shit going on. Sometimes I can't even follow it. It's too much, right? But in Texas, it's different. See, everybody fucks with everybody if you're a real one. If you're not a real one, you're going to get ran over real fast. That's how they rock in Texas. Now, Atlanta, kind of the same wiggle, more on their hood shit, more on their turf shit, more on their, you know, if you're from where they're from, that certain area, that's who they fuck with, and they ain't going all out of their way to kick it with anyone else. They're more on turf politics, whereas in Texas, it's more about unity and love for everyone. Now, everyone has their own little spot, their own little gang, their own little turf, and they're going to represent fully with a full clip. But at the same time, there's nobody saying Texas or Atlanta, ain't one of them ain't better than the other. They all got hitters. Now, lately, there's been tension. There's been some friction in the motherfucking Pacific, to be specific. There's been some tension between Atlanta and Texas. Why? Because Takeoff got killed in Texas. He checked in with the mob ties with Jay Prince Jr. and them cats. His check-in was, it was real, right? The check-in was real. The money was definitely realer. And somewhere along the lines, that check-in didn't hold up to its side of the bargain. See, you're supposed to go check in, like they say, come check in and Los. You go check in with somebody. They're supposed to protect you. They're supposed to guide you. If they notice anything, humps, they're supposed to handle their business. They're not supposed to put you in harm's way. You know, now I understand shit happens. Such is life. You know, when you're living in that gangster life, or you're living how they were living, you know, tensions, blood boils, shit happens. It's part of the daily routine, the rutina, menudo. But at the same time, when you check in with somebody else, it's up to them. They're supposed to guide you through their city. They're supposed to hold it down. They're supposed to have enough respect, you know, from everybody that your check-in is I'm good. Hey, I ain't got nothing to worry about, homie. Right? Now, of course, that's not how this incident played out. And of course, Takeoff from the Migos was ultimately murdered. You know, his demise was ugly. It was an ugly situation. Now, a lot of people have been throwing it out there. Everyone did videos on YouTube, and YouTube plays a big part. We're going to get to that on this tension between Atlanta and Houston. A whole bunch of people running their fucking dick suckers and bumping baking soda breath in front of the camera, homes, pushing for drama. See, I'm not here for that. I'm here to merely express what's going on and what I see. Facts, real shit. Brothers can identify. Now, listen, Takeoff is killed, and he's in Houston. So automatically, that a lot of people from Atlanta are quick to place the blame on people up out of Houston, Jay Prince Jr., the mob tie situation, all that. And hey, some motherfucking blame is to be placed on his lap because obviously he was supposed to guide the Migos not to their demise, homes, but, you know, to a righteous game of dimes. He said, orale, I got 7 tawao on it, right? And it should have been all good. They should have went home, slept it off, smoked wakey bakey in the morning, homes, and did a motherfucking another song, dropped another messy video. But of course, that wasn't to be the case. We all know how it ended up. Rest in peace, Takeoff. You know, a very good young rapper that a lot of people aspire to be just like. He did his thing, man. He left his mark in this world. He left too soon, but he did leave a legacy. Now everyone's talking about Jay Prince Jr. trying to put this man in danger and harm's way. And there's videos, doctored videos, going back and forth, showing him arrive in Atlanta. I'm in Atlanta, shouty, right? You know, a lot of these videos, there's no timestamp, no time date on them. A lot of these videos are taken out of context. They're way before almost there was any tension between Atlanta and Houston. Well, you have a lot of YouTubers, DJ Academics, I'm talking to you, right? And a lot of different people that are conspiracy theorists, and they're saying this and they're saying that, and they're trying to place blame on someone. A whole bunch of snitching going on, a whole bunch of blame placing. See, there's always people like that. Instead of seeing it for what it is, an unfortunate situation, they're quick to point blame. Well, maybe he did it. No, he did. Oh, power was Jay Prince. Maybe it was that. No, man, fuck all that telling already. Stop telling on people, okay? Keep your fucking dick suckers closed for once. You know, a man doesn't want another mom one from a fucking man. You know what I mean? And in that fashion. You know what I mean? At least I know I don't. So look, this is how it goes down. People are pumping it up, you know, and it's causing tension between Atlanta, the city of Atlanta, real talk, Magic City, stand up, right? And Houstonians, Houston, Texas. Now I got homeboys out of Houston. Orale, big rojo, respects. I got a lot of gente I fuck with out of Houston. I got some gente I fuck with out of Atlanta. Like I said, 2 beautiful cities that got beautiful culture and do their thing beautifully, right? Indubitably. Just like in California, how we does ours. But one thing I will say is when a situation happens, whether the situation was in Atlanta or Houston, everyone starts placing blame. And a lot of these bloggers and a lot of these people that are on YouTube, I don't include myself because I don't get down like that, are pumping the situation up. There is no beef between Atlanta and Houston. You know, there's some motherfucking questions that need to be answered between a few individuals. And that's that. Something I'm sure a phone call can take care of. But that's never the case in situations like this. What happens is it continues to escalate because people run their motherfucking, I call them T-pliers. They like to ply shit. You know what I mean? They like to fucking open up old wounds. Instead of letting time heal all wounds and letting fucking shit go and letting the men who are involved in the situation take care of it behind the scenes. Nah, we want to see it to believe it, right? Fuck you and seeing what you see, because what you see and what we see as normal motherfuckers, righteous individuals, is not the same thing. What I see here is an ultimate fucking betrayal of someone getting killed, man. And what I see here is Jay Prince Jr., his check-in shit is not all that. Okay? He's definitely not. Maybe his dad, and I respect Jay Prince to the fullest, maybe his dad is that one, but it looked like Junior definitely don't hold the reins like that. Now, I don't know the individual, so I can't really speak on it. But one thing I will say is from the outside looking in, it looks like his fucking checkup game, his checking game isn't as real as presumed or assumed. Now, as far as all these guys in Atlanta, you know, I'm seeing videos talking about, oh, we're already in Texas, we're coming, we're doing this. Stop dry snitching already. Do what you're gonna do, homie. If you feel that serious about it, if you feel that fucking full-fledged that you need to go to Houston to make a move on a man that I'm sure you're not going to be able to get to, then why are you talking about it? You just want everyone to know. You just want them 3 letters to be all up in your shit, huh? You just want the feds to be all up in your motherfucker, all up on your plate, homes eating your roasted turkey. You want them to eat your last can of who hash, huh? Straight up, bro. Instead of fucking saying what you're going to do, just do it. Pull up and pop. Steph Curry. You know what I mean? Stop bullshitting. Stop telling already. You know, and then you got the people that are in the background. Oh, there's beef. Atlanta and Houston. It's going to escalate. Everyone's going to go at it. Let me tell you something, man. Them motherfuckers in Houston rock. Them motherfuckers in Atlanta rock. Ain't no one defecating on their character. Ain't no one saying they're not about their shit. Of course, questions need to be answered, and they definitely will. But it's not for you nor me to hear those questions nor those answers. It's not our business. It's not our business. You know, I watched a video yesterday. It was fucking very unbecoming, this video. I don't even want to fucking give the poop butt who fucking put it out there any clout. But I will say this. There was a video dropped. We're in Atlanta. We're in Houston. We're already coming from Atlanta. And I was like, damn, bro, if that ain't telling a whole lot of bit, I don't know what is, right? And then you got, of course, the guys in Houston are like, well, we're waiting. You know what I mean? We're strapped up. You know what I mean? Allegedly. You know, what do you expect? Okay, and this ain't shitting on fucking the guys in Atlanta's character. Hell no, I know the pull up is real. What I'm saying is there's people out there speaking on shit they shouldn't be. Okay, yes, fucking Takeoff took off. He's gone. He's dead. We need to let it go. Will there be retaliation for his death? According to fucking what everyone's saying, there already was. Okay, whether that's the case or not, I don't know. It's allegedly, always with me. I don't know. You know, I wasn't there playing dice because I'm going to tell you, I don't got that type of money to even be involved in a game like that, right? Plus, I would have been macking at one of the bitches. I wouldn't have been playing dice. I don't know about you and how your dice game, to what degree of dice game you got going on, but I'd have been over there in the corner while fucking they're shooting, getting on my one from the baddest one there. That's how I rock. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't jock, I rock. And that's just what it is. My priorities are different. You know, hey, shake 'em up, shake 'em. Catch me in a circle of homies, watch me break 'em with the 7, homeboy 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven, even back door, little Joe. I'd been like, I picked up the cash flow. Then we called Bone and yo, I'm playing domino. You know what I mean? I would have been getting my twerk on over there. I'd have been working it with the baddest one in the whole motherfucking bowling alley. That's just how I get down. But anyways, ultimately, you know, Takeoff did get shot and they're blaming people from fucking Houston for it because he was supposed to have checked in and it wasn't real. Now, I agree with that. I agree with that there are some fucking people that need to answer for, you know, putting him in that situation. But again, he put himself in that situation by even being there. What the fuck is a millionaire doing, you know, playing street dice? Now, I understand you're from the hood, man, and that's the get down, but that ain't your hood. So that ain't your get down. See, everybody thinks, man, just because you check in or just because it's all good, that ultimately, man, you're safe. This is the world we live in. Nobody is safe, period. I'm not safe. I'm not safe. Every time I go to Walmart, my head's all swivel. You know what I mean? But I don't snivel. It is just what it is. Sasuke, I need toilet paper, and I'm going to get mines. And that's facts. Before fucking something else happens and everyone buys it all, and then I have to buy a roll for $100. Now, I ain't got that. But one thing I will say, and that's for surely though, on Gang Gang, is that people need to stop applying pressure to this drama of Houston and Atlanta. Because it could get out of hand. See, we've seen it before with Pac and Biggie, West Coast, East Coast. Two individuals. Pac. I'd rather be your N-I-G. Oh, you thought I was going to say it, huh? Pac, right? And then, of course, you got Biggie over there. I love it when they call me Big baby. Doing his thing, right? And because they have beef, and because their camps don't fuck with each other, all of a sudden it was East Coast, West Coast. You just tried to bring everyone in. The Mexicans were like, and don't believe what Brent say. Because you're going out like, you know, motherfuckers wasn't trying to get involved in that shit. But you had a whole bunch of people that never will ever see each other from the East Coast and the West Coast beefing. Oh, we're better than you. Philly cheesesteaks are better. Fuck that, homie. We eat something's over here. What you know about menudo? Hey, fuck you, homie. What you know about chuleta? It was beef that was unnecessary and it kept getting pumped up. Now with social media and these blogs and everybody, man, just trying to get a view and a like and a subscribe and all that, you got a whole bunch of people just saying any old thing, man, to get your attention. Well, guess what? I'm here to diffuse all that. Ain't no fucking beef with Atlanta and Houston, man. Those are two very well-respected, old-school motherfucking cities that know how to wiggle, right? So all this shit, because one rapper dies, people are going to go crazy. Stop it. We don't need to lose a whole bunch of raza and a whole bunch of Africanos and a whole bunch of sprinkle in the woods, brother, because we're involved too, brother. We don't need to sprinkle in everybody, you know, because of one unfortunate incident. Okay, if Jay Prince Jr. is moving stupidly, if he's out there clowning and shitting on people's character, if he's really doing that, I'm sure the streets will catch up to him. That's the way it works. But as far as these motherfucking bloggers and people speaking on it, stop telling already, man. The assistance is real, huh? You're getting your motherfucking Jay Will on. Only you can't move like he does. These vatos are straight up assisting people. You know, hey, guess what I heard? I heard Jay Prince just landed in Atlanta. He didn't just land in Atlanta. That vato's tucked in like fuck it in Houston doing his thing. Doesn't mean his wiggle's going to stop. He's a businessman, a moneymaker. He's going to move how he moves. I'm sure he's going to move precise and in a correct fashion. The way the Migos should have been moving that night. Not with some hood motherfuckers, but with real security. See, when you're a millionaire, let me The wind's blowing. Let me give you some knowledge you can't get in college. When you're a millionaire and you wiggle a certain way, okay, you need to keep some people around you that you really know fuck with you and have your back. The moment there was any type of tension, that big old motherfucker 7-foot fool that you got over there in the corner should have said, hey, hold on now, right? And then that's it. Diffuse the situation. Strap on the hip, ready to hip hop. Orale, you like that? That's how it should have been. But of course it wasn't. You know, they checked in and thought that they were embraced, but the canalismo wasn't real. Now, I've been in some places around some real motherfuckers where I've walked into a fucking place and I felt the tension and I knew the canalismo wasn't as real as it should be. And what did I do? I watched every motherfucker in there with my hand on the 3-8, like, what's happening, right? Of course, because you have to stay aware. When your awareness is down, your head is popped. They're going to flatten your tire. They're going to take your top off. They're going to have fucking spaghetti noodles all over the plate. That's just what it is, man. You should know that. Being in the game or being affiliated with people who are in the game. Now, the Migos aren't in the game like that or weren't in the game like that, but they're very well embraced and loved in the city of Atlanta. Of course, Atlanta's own. Their own sons. Okay, when you got rappers or people that are in the streets like that coming from your city, you feel some type of way. I understand people are upset with Jay Prince Jr. without really knowing the facts. But the fact remains, man, that when you go pointing fingers and blaming people, you know what I mean? You're pointing fingers at yourself for being the poop up for believing in that shit. You need to stop listening to everything social media and all these fucking bloggers have to say. I know I'm considered one, too, but I'm just giving you guys the real, you know? I speak on the really real because the really fake ain't really what I do. You got to understand that these guys only are doing this to pump up the situation. Ain't not one of these motherfuckers that are talking about, oh, there's beef in Atlanta and Houston. Yeah, that's right, Jay Prince Jr. and motherfucker Jay Prince. And come on, man. Ain't none of them going to be there when it's time for guerra, for war. Put your bow and arrow away and sit your fucking punk ass down because that's what they're going to be doing. They're going to make more videos when something pops off. Hey, I told you it was going to go down. Motherfucker, you pumped it up. All that bullshit you're spewing and spitting. Stop it already, babas. We ain't getting down like that. Anyways, I'm here to diffuse the situation and say, ain't no fucking tension between Houston and Atlanta. And if there is, and I don't know, well, Spencer, I guess I'm wrong. But I don't think so. I think it's fucking questions that will be answered behind the scenes. And anyone that feels any old type of way about this and has to speak on me and disagree, well, go ahead and do that. Fuck it. So, you know what I mean? I'm allowing you to. Go ahead. I'm just saying I know, and don't say, oh, it's none of your business. Gun, I don't give a fuck. I made it my business this morning, and in that fashion, and that's the way I'm going to rock. Anyways, I just wanted to say, with this unfortunate situation that has transpired, let's not make more things happen, especially around the holiday season. Can we wait till after New Year's before we pop another top? Because it's just ugly. Anyways, with that being said, I think I spewed enough and I think I fucking spit and raved enough and did my thing. I hope that we move smooth with a purpose. I hope we can all get along as gente, as righteous individuals. I know real righteous ones that know what's up are feeling this. Real ones that fucking really know what time it is, man, are hearing this. And suckers, man, hear this too, but can't fucking figure out what I just said. You already know what it is. If you like this, please hit that like and subscribe with a thumbs up. If not, you can hit me with that thumbs down. Heavy's going to be the head that wears this smooth-ass bull's crown. Bang, bang. We're going to continue to do what we does. You already know I'm about the unity of all people. I'm about nonviolence, man. I'm about going out there and getting that bag however you got to get it, man. But you ain't got to step on the next man's fucking neck bone to get it. Don't apply the pressure unless the pressure is applied. You know what it is, man. Hey, I've always been a counter puncher. I said, Tiger! But I ain't playing. You already know what it is. With that being said, you guys have a productive day, and don't let the productive day do you. You know what it is. The gun. Bang, bang, and in that fashion.